Welcome to the Overland Sea podcast. Today we're talking about the Christmas Eve game away to Wolves. Andrew, Wolves are currently 13th in the league. They have 19 points with 5 wins, 4 draws and 8 losses. And they should technically be further up the league had it not been for some awful VAR decisions. And they would clearly be above us as well. A bit like the Everton situation.
Decent. That's what I like to hear.
I know. Got to throw that one in. And then injuries wise, exactly the same. Oh, it's Newcastle, but with the addition of Fernandez, who still needs to be assessed, apparently, according to the official website. The only good news is that Lavia, Madueke, and Big Les have all returned to first team training. Like full first team training. So
Yes.
your thoughts on this fixture, Andrew?
We need to win. Devastated
That
about the
thing.
timing of the fixture. Christmas Eve, bit of a joke. Also, if you're going to stick one of them on Christmas Eve, there's probably a derby going on this weekend, or make it a derby this weekend somehow. Don't think it's that difficult.
I agree with that. Actually, I actually think that's a very fair suggestion. To be fair,
Yeah, if it's two teams in London, no one bats. Well, I still think it's a bit of a shit show, but it's
not
less of
great.
a problem than trying to travel halfway across the country and then halfway across the country back.
Yeah,
You get what time the game is, but whatever time it is, it's a pain in the ass. It's a Sunday as well, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah.
So transport's usually shit. Christmas Eve is me even worse.
Well, there's probably still roadworks on the M4 as well. Let's face it. There's been roadworks on the M4 for God knows how many years.
So good luck to all the people that got a ticket for that. I can't imagine there's too many people that managed to get a ticket for that or wanted a ticket for that. That's my main thought. Outside of that, I think we just need more of the Newcastle game, but better output, better finishing, better
final
third,
third. Just final third.
and just cut out the couple of mistakes that we made that led to the Newcastle
Yeah,
goal. But
I don't think they
other
will.
than that, yeah, more of the same, really.
Yeah, I mean the Badashiel one wasn't great, but there was another mistake that led up to that one. But
If I'm honest, I'm more upset with the pass.
Colwell's
Yeah.
fair.
I don't think he was under a lot of pressure.
There was a bit of pressure there, I think. I know what you mean.
I think it wasn't
could have
that
been
difficult
better.
pass
It
under
should
the
have
pressure
been.
that he made, and he absolutely hammered it when he didn't need to.
Well, we're behind Caicedo as well, so he had to turn around and try and save it. And when he did, he was on the floor. So yeah, but Badashil and Thiago could have done better. Anything else that you want to see from this game? Anything that you
Win,
quite liked from the previous game that you want to see more of?
just a win.
Just the win and the 3 points again.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Nice little early Christmas present for you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because I've got a cold. I wasn't going to be able to watch the game because Will and V were going to come over.
Yeah.
But now I'm ill. I've been told that I'm stuck in my bedroom while Will and V are over with baby Arthur. Because to be fair, they're trying to keep the baby that is a month old free of illness. And I did offer. So now I'm going to watch the
I
game
was going
in
to
my
make a joke
room.
then about you being in your room and stuff to do with me in the past, but no, I'm not going to do it. But that makes sense. It's a fair decision by the family, that one. I get it. But yeah.
It's a bit of a Harry Potter line of, and I'll be in my room, quiet, pretending I don't exist.
I love that. That's great. Technically, you don't actually have to do that bit, but yeah, you're gonna.
No, so I will probably be quite loud watching the Wolves game.
Can we just come over here and watch it?
I don't have access to a car.
I can pick you up.
Okay, well, yeah, mate, yeah, maybe I'll see how I feel tomorrow.
It's up to you, rather than just sitting at home and not being able to do anything with anybody.
Yeah.
And if you want, I can also drop you back as well. It's only down the bloody road, so I can drop you back, or So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
fair. Get the Harry Potter crap, man. I love Harry Potter. That was good. Yeah, I mean, Wolves is going to be a tough game. We said this before about certain teams; they should be above us. They've been really unlucky. I just hope the momentum carries us. I think we've had two very good performances. A little bit of luck went our way in the last game. Excuse me, and I just hope it galvanizes the team and they push on and actually put in a shift next game and not relax too much like we've done before after a couple of good performances and just not really turned up. Um, just keep that mentality going. I think is the biggest one for me, and then hopefully other things will start to go our way with the final third, and not as many errors passing and things like that.
Nice. What's the first 11 that you want to start with, Matt?
Oh, it's a great question, Andrew.
Thought of it myself and everything.
Well done. Yeah. So my first 11 are obviously Petrovic in goal.
Oh, you know his name this week. That's good of you.
Thank you, because you really remembered his name.
You're learning.
Yeah, you did so well to remember his name last week.
I said his name and then I confused
You
myself.
gave me two. You gave me two
No, no, I
options.
said it's
I
Petrovic,
guess
and then I was
I
like, oh,
got
I
the
can't
option
remember if
right.
it's Petrovic or not, or if
As
it's
soon as I
Petrovic.
heard
I
it, I
said it was
knew it was the right
Petrovic.
option.
I
What
think he
would
needs
have
to
been,
go
what would
right.
have been funnier is if you gave me two options. They were both wrong, and I said, "Yes, that's the one." Um,
Next time.
I'm going to go Gusto at right back. I really liked his performance when he came on against Newcastle, although it was on the left, to be fair. But I thought he had a very good game. I'm then going to bring on Thiago Silva. I generally just don't think we can afford not to play him still at this point. And then, so I would like Matson to play. I don't think he will play. Um, so you know what? I am gonna go on a slight whim, and I'm gonna do Colwill because I didn't agree with Badia Shield's performance last weekend, not last weekend, in the last fixture, and I'm gonna put on Matson there because you know what? If he's staying, great, give him an option. If you want to sell him in January, play him, and hopefully his price will go up, and you'll get the price that you want for him. Um, I'm gonna go with Caicedo and Gallagher. Gallagher is captain, Super Conor Gallagher. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky for me because Nkunku is back. Do you know what? Yeah. We're gonna go Cole Palmer wide right. We're gonna go with Nkunku in the middle. I'm gonna give Mudryk a shout. Sterling worked his socks off in that game, and Mudryk got the last minute goal, so let's reward him. And then I'm going to go with Jackson up top.
Okay.
Thoughts?
I think that in an ideal world, that is potentially the team that I play. I personally think I would actually put Sterling on that side rather than Mudryk.
Expand.
Just I think Sterling has been more consistent this season. Mudryk has been good in flashes, and while he
I
is
agree.
going through a bit of a purple patch at the minute, it's still not a huge purple patch, and I don't think he's massively outperformed Sterling. I think he's knocked him with a good performance in the last game.
I agree. But what I will say is I actually think Mudryk's balls and crosses and passes in the final third are better than Sterling's. And we have said previously that he needs more minutes. I just don't think people are aware yet of what he's looking to do with a cross, because the amount of times he pulls it back to the edge of the penalty on the penalty area, or just in that space between the 6 yard box and the edge of the penalty area. No one's really looking for it. No one's lively because they haven't played with him enough. And I think that's why sometimes it looks bad, because it looks like a wayward ball. But if you put him in a City team, like someone said before, there would be somebody there expecting that ball. But I agree with what you're saying. But Sterling's had a lot more minutes.
I also don't think it's worth debating because I just don't think they will play Nkunku from the start. I don't think you start someone that's not able to play 60 minutes. So
Yeah,
I highly doubt Nkunku will start, and I think it will be
no,
Sterling,
I get it,
Palmer,
and I did
Mudryk.
this last time. I did this last time, but
Yeah,
at the end of the day, it was a. It could be argued that Newcastle game was quite a tiring game. So for me, I was like, if you get someone to have an extra half break, like Sterling, fair. Maybe start on Cuckoo. Then you bring on Broya because I quite like that when Broya and Jackson were on at the same time and everyone interchanged. That was quite nice. I do agree with what you're saying. The chance of him starting is very small. Um, but if not, then all you're going to do is you're probably going to drop Sterling in, put him out wide right, Cole Palmer in the middle.
yeah.
That's the only difference. And then the only other thing for me where I go Poch might do this is he might do the four defenders at the back, the four centre backs again at the back. I wouldn't. I definitely have Gusto playing. And then it's just a question of whether he plays Cole Will at left back or not.
I personally think he'll do three centre backs and play
The height.
Gusto. Yeah,
Yeah.
purely because Wolves play three centre backs as well. So
Yeah.
they don't have a lot of height outside of that, but I think he'll play Cole or left back purely because he also likes playing him there. Um, Personally, I'd also probably actually put Broya in for this game on the basis that because they play three at the back. I just think he's got a little bit more battle about him than Jackson.
No, again, true. It's a very good point. The only reason that, and I would probably swap them around because Jackson started the last game. Um, I just thought when Broya was up front by himself, it wasn't as clean and tidy as I liked it. And he was offside a fair amount. I thought they worked really well as a two, and when you had the other players around them switching and moving around, it was really nice. I didn't see that same level of consistency or creativity when it was just him at the top. But I agree with what you're saying in terms of the presence against a big Wolves backline. 100%.
Good. I'm glad that you see my vision too.
Yes, I understand.
And what scoreline are you going for, Matt?
I'm going to be generous. It's Christmas. I want to go 3-1.
Nice. I'm going 2-1 then. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect.
I couldn't decide whether I wanted to go 2-1 or 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, I would have had to go 2-0 if you went 2-1.
I thought 3-0 at one point, but I was like, we just usually got a fucking mistake in us.
Yeah,
It's just, I mean, the record that we've got at the moment in this season, what are we on? Is this the 19th game we're playing?
something like that.
18th game, something like that?
Well, we probably played more in the Prem. Must be pushing that,
Yeah,
but
in
we've
the Prem, I
got a couple
mean.
on top
But
of
we've
that. Yeah,
we've we've conceded just in the Prem alone. I think it's 12 games we've conceded first.
yeah, that's impressive.
So for that reason, I always feel like I've got to put on a one at
Yeah,
least. So and Wolves can score.
yeah. Believe it or not, most teams in the Premier League can score.
Well, we can't. So we
Mm,
struggle.
we struggle.
So yeah.
Who are
So
your goal scorers, Matthias?
Joe, I am going to give one to Conor Gallagher. He's
Yeah,
getting so close now. That shot, that was a difficult shot and it hit the crossbar. He had a couple against Sheffield, and then that one I just mentioned against Newcastle. He got his penalty. It was a good penalty. So I'm definitely going to give one to Connor. And I want to give one to Mudryk again because I'm hoping that last minute one against Newcastle and then his penalty will just give him a bit more confidence. And I know I've put him as the starter, but as we said, I don't think he will start. I'm going to give the other one as Nkunku off the bench. There's a little Christmas present for everybody as
One
well.
of these days, you can get that one right, aren't you? Every week, and Nkunku off the bench is going to get a goal.
I know. Oh, God.
Um,
Well, until he starting the games, then he gets a goal. So that
yeah,
might
but you're gonna be saying that he'll get a goal every fucking game until he gets a goal at least.
no, because I'll probably stop and then I'll probably go. Hopefully, he'll get a fucking goal. As soon as I say to him, as soon as I say he's not going to get a goal, hopefully he'll then get one. But I'll leave it a few
Yeah,
weeks. I'll wait to the new year.
you need to start giving to like Caicedo and Petrovic. Just stop jinxing players.
Petrovic for the goal, yeah.
To be fair, Caicedo had a great strike against Tottenham. Unfortunately, it was ruled out, but it was a good hit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think that's the only shot he's really had though. So I'm not. Yeah,
I'm gonna go Palmer and Broja.
Palmer and Broja. Okay.
No method to the madness. I'm more hoping that because I gave Sterling a brace in the last game, he didn't score it. He'll score a brace this game. That's what I'm secretly hoping for in
Is
in a solid
Sterling in your
2-1
fancy
victory.
league team by any chance?
No, Palmer is.
Palmer's. Yeah, I've got Palmer. Yeah.
Yeah, I've avoided everyone else, but Palmer has been a cheap one that's getting points. So it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It's the only one getting me points at the
Although I
moment.
haven't looked at my team this week, and I've just realised the game week started, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, because Villa are playing tonight. So
Yeah, and City haven't got a game, I don't think.
no, because they're the Club World Cup.
Yeah, good stuff.
That's all right. You're still doing better than me.
I mean, that's not
We
difficult.
predicted that anyway, so it's
I
fine.
mean, that's genuinely not difficult.
I've been busy.
I think a blind man could do better than you are at the minute. I don't know if they do FBL in Braille, but even if not, still beating you.
Yeah, hell. Oh, savage. Cool. Anything else about this game at all?
No, you'll have to put the FPL code in the description so that our numbers are just sort of like more in the mix. At the minute, Joe is the only other person in the league and he's beating us, so we need other people's.
Well, no, because they don't transfer their points along if they join a new league.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do now.
If you started at the beginning, it
Oh, I see
transfers
what you
all your
mean.
points at
Yeah,
that
yeah,
point. If you like join late, you obviously
yeah. Fair.
just fucked. But
That's fair. Yeah, we might have to
so
do that.
you have to stick the code in the comment description, and then you can say who you think is going to win the FPL league. It's probably me, Joe. Matt's definitely got that fucking chance.
No, I won't lie. I was happy with my team. It started off really well, and then the amount of injuries that I've had, I swapped someone out. Next thing you know, they're fucking injured, and then I've had more important things to worry about, unfortunately, over these last few months. So
yeah, everyone's always had something else to worry about. That's always the first excuse, I think.
to be fair, it's a fair excuse, but I've had a fair amount. So yeah, like job wise and paying the bills, kind
Takes
of
5 minutes. That's what I'm going to say. Takes 5 minutes.
it doesn't.
Takes
So
5 minutes. We'll stop
maybe that's it.
overthinking it because thinking it,
Maybe I overthink it too much. Maybe that's
yeah, thinking about it is your fucking problem. You're just getting yourself into trouble. What you need to do is just like
Stop
it has a
playing.
form thing on there for you. Just look at the form thing and go like, "Oh, he's playing well. Stick him in." That'll work better for you than whatever the hell you're doing at the minute.
I've been doing that.
Obviously, not very well.
They get injured when I do that. I bring them in, they get injured.
Can you start putting some bloody Tottenham players and
You know
some
what?
Arsenal
I was
players
just
in there,
about.
please?
I was just about to say, why don't I start putting certain players in and hope they'll get injured?
Yeah, just Declan Rice. Sorry, mate, but you make Arsenal better than they would be without you. So, and you're probably not very expensive, so it's probably quite an easy one to stick in the old team.
Yeah. Right. On that note, yeah. Thank you all for watching the pre-game analysis for Wolves away on the 24th of December. Stay tuned for the post-game analysis, which will be recorded on the 25th and hopefully uploaded the evening of the 25th. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment, follow, that magic notification button that I've always had to remember. And thank you all for watching.